Clock's gonna start?
Yeah.
Okay.
Looks like we're streaming already, huh?
I have no idea, man.
I think so.
I need intros, outros.
You just tuned it in. Global and worldwide. Hitting you on the one with no delay. Because it's the fighter's voice. The fighter's voice. With your fighting host, Richard Ortiz. And the formidable co-host, Mr. Cole Escovedo. Remember, every fighter has a voice.
Fresno, California. We're live in Fresno, California. And I need my mic up just a little bit, man. Mad Production Studios. The only studio that counts. The fighter's voice. The only voice that matters. We're simply knocking out the competition. If you're not here or around, my mic is kind of scratchy. That means you've probably been knocked out. We got a great show for you today. You know we got a recap on the heavyweight championship of the world. And that's Andy Ruiz Jr., the Destroyer. Making it happen. Making it happen. You know what? A lot of people want to call him the American Dream. I call him the Mexican-American Dream. Because if you're going to dream big. If you're going to go for it, make sure you go for it with all your corazón, with everything you have. Like my mom used to say back in the day, con ganas, mijo, con todo, everything. I didn't know too much Spanish, but I did know that, and that does happen, and it matters to me. So we got a great show for you tonight. We're going to recap on some MMA events that took place. We're going to recap, of course, in the boxing world and let you know what's taking place. Today in studio, in the flesh, we have the one, the only, these professional, undefeated guys that are ready to take the boxing scene over. Will they sign with PBC? Will they sign with Top Rank? Will they sign with Golden Boy? Or will they continue to be free agents and want every agent out there knocking at their door, texting them, getting a hold of their managers and saying, we're about to make you the deal of the decade? Enough said. I'm here with the undefeated Manuel Jaimes, who's 5-0, 5 knockouts. The last time he was in the ring, it was in April in TJ, and he scored a second round knockout. And he's going to be back in the ring, Sacramento, California, the end of this month, the 29th. And he's going to make things happen and make things happen right. And the way everything's going, he is the A side. And you know what? It doesn't matter. You know, you want to make him A side, B side, C side, D side. It doesn't matter because he's always going to be on the winning side. And also with us, we have Jose Iniguez, 6-0, 3 knockouts. Actually, he was a little late getting here. I'm keeping it real because he was sparring in the ring and making it happen. Actually, both athletes came back into the ring. I mean, we're in the ring before they got to the show. Enough said. I can go on and read their resume, but I'll be here all day. Want to introduce you to the fighters himself. Gentlemen, how we doing? And welcome to the Fighter's Voice. I'm talking to both of you gentlemen. How we doing?
Pretty good. Excited to be here. Thank you.
Good. Step up to the mic, man. It doesn't bite. It doesn't bite. And you guys are fighters, okay? You're used to having your mouthpiece in your mouth and your hands up and letting them go, man. So this show belongs to you. It's a platform for the fighters, and every fighter has a voice, and so do you. I want to start with you, Jose. I mean, let's talk right now, man. So actually, you were literally in sparring just, moments ago, and then you drove down here. Where'd you drive from?
I drove from Stockton, California, man.
Stockton, the 209.
Yes, sir.
The 209.
Yes, sir. I had a good 7 rounds of sparring.
Yeah. So who, if you don't mind, who are you sparring with? Who's giving you some work?
Man, it's about a bunch of Stockton talent.
Yeah.
There's a lot of talent in Stockton, man. A lot of, Stockton's it's beginning to be known as a fighter city, a mecca for the fight world. You know,
I like that word you use, the mecca of boxing, the mecca of fight town is Stockton 209.
Yes,
it really is, man.
And you
know what? Let me interrupt you there. Even if you don't fight in the ring or the cage, just the town in general, you got to learn how to fight or at least hold your own.
Yeah, definitely, man. So,
I got some stories to tell there too.
Yeah. There's a lot. There's a lot going on in Stockton. A lot of bad, but there's also a lot of good too. You know, we can't knock the good down either.
You know what? But there's a lot of bad wherever you go. But there's also a lot of good. So it's just about balancing yourself and being that survivor. And I'm glad that you chose to take your lethal hands inside the ring. Talk to us about when you first started.
Man, when I first started, I wish I had this big old story about how I got into boxing. But really, man, I was just bored a summer.
Yeah.
You know, one of my aunt's stepson.
Mm-hmm.
He used to fight for the police department, the SPYA.
Okay.
Where Jaime is currently training out of.
Yeah. What's the name of that gym?
SPY, Stockton Police Youth Activities.
Hey, big shout out.
Stockton Pal.
Big
Yes,
shout out
sir.
all day long.
Where-
Stockton Pal.
Where everything started, man. Where everything started, and I was bored one day, and it was I think we were on break or spring break or something like that, and I was with my buddy, and I was like, hey, what are we gonna do? He's like, I don't know. I was like, well, let's go. Can you take me to the boxing gym? He looked at me kind of crazy. He's like, boxing gym? What are you talking about? And the reason why he looked at me crazy is because at the time I was really into basketball.
Okay.
And
So you had handle then, right-handed or left-handed?
I was I'm right-handed.
Okay. What number did you wear?
3.
Number 3. Okay.
Yeah. So he's like, boxing?
Iverson. Okay.
Yeah. He's like, boxing? He's like, where did that come from? He's like, I don't know, dude. I'm not doing anything. I'm not playing basketball anymore. So I just.
Okay. Let me get this straight. You started boxing because you were bored.
Correct.
Okay, well, good thing you weren't hungry. You would have started MMA. Because
Right.
that's what Nick Diaz started. He only went with his brother, Nate. No, that's how Nate Diaz started. He went with his brother, Nick, because he was hungry. And he promised, if you go with me to go roll with me, which is wrestle me, I'll buy you a taco after every practice. So he went all the time because he was hungry. And before you know it, he picked it up. True story, though.
Oh, okay.
Hell
I didn't
yeah.
know that. Yeah.
Yeah, true story.
So he, long story short, man, he took me. I called my aunt, asked her if he had
Your tia?
Yeah, my tia.
I'm keeping it real.
So she actually called her son, her stepson, and then he told me where it was at.
Mm-hmm.
And since
How old were you when that happened?
16 going on 17. Yeah, a month.
How old are you right now, man?
I'm 30. Yeah.
Man, you don't look 30, man.
Thank you. Yeah.
You look dirty, but you don't look 30. I mean, well, hey, you just came from sparring,
Hey,
working out, right? It's all
I
good,
try-
though,
I
man.
try to comb my hair a
No,
little
no,
bit, try to
no.
comb
Hey,
my hair
you know
a
what?
little
Let's
bit.
talk about that. Because when you came here, you were fixing your suspenders and you put on that old school. Let me see that. Hold that up. I want to see everybody to see that thing right there.
You know, right here.
That's what's up right there.
guys
Guys, what do you
remember
guys know about that?
remember that.
Now, what's missing from that? Right? A stretch belt, some winos, and some 3 flowers,
There you go.
and a hairnet.
That's it.
Huh?
That's
And
it.
let's keep it real. And a couple food stamps in the back pocket.
There you go.
Huh,
There you
that's
go,
old school
man.
right there. You know why? Because back in the day, yeah, we used to do all that stuff.
Oh yeah, man.
That's real stuff right there.
I think I was still in that. I got to be in that little part of that era as well. So
Hey, but
man.
but now
Love
you're in the era of knocking people out and staying undefeated in the ring.
Yeah.
And what weight do you compete at?
I fought at 135.
135.
Going down. This next fight is going to go down to 130s.
Oh, 130s. Okay. How's that
sir.
weight cut? And when is your next fight?
Next fight is June 29th in Sacramento.
Oh, okay,
I
you're
got to-
also on the Sacramento
Yes.
card, right?
Yes.
Okay, well, I'll tell you right now, let your ring announcer know that if he gets a sore throat, he can call me. I mean, he really can. I mean, because, guys, last week, the week before I got a call at, I'll say 11 o'clock for a fight that day that started at 5 o'clock. Last week, there was no way I could make it. I got a call at 1 o'clock to make an event for 2 o'clock. I mean, come on, man. I'm not Superman. I mean, if I was able to, I would have, heck yeah, I would have went for it.
Hey, I'm sure I'll let him know.
Yeah, hey, if he gets a sore throat, I'm a phone
Heck
call
yeah.
away. We'll make
There
that
you
happen.
go.
We'll make that happen.
We're going to have to, yeah.
Exactly. And I'm going to catch up with some more and
Definitely.
get in depth with you right now. But you're definitely going to stick around because we're going to be asking some questions.
Oh, yeah.
But I want to talk to Miguel. Manuel or Miguel? What do you
Manuel.
use? Manuel or Miguel?
Manuel.
Manuel?
Yeah.
Manuel, how do you say your last name?
Jaimes.
Okay, because I was going to say it the same way. I just didn't want to get all these messages that I didn't say it right. Last time, our other guest we had, I got all these, well, you didn't say it right like a real Mexican. What is a real Mexican? I eat tortillas, bro. I used to pick grapes. My Spanish may not be all that, bro, but I got some struggle in me and I got some dreams too. So I just had to check that right now, man. But let's talk about you. Forget about me. 5-0, 5 knockouts. Last fight and TJ in April,
Yeah.
right? Talk to us about your day today. What's it like, man? What's a day for you like? A normal day?
Well, Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays, I get up in the morning. I'll do my workouts in the morning with Coach.
Are you
Izzy.
still going to school or what is it?
No, not right now.
No?
I'm not in school right now. And so yeah, I'll get up in the mornings, go do my workouts in the mornings, about 2.5 hours, and then I'll go home, rest, and later in the day, then I'll go sparring or go work out again. And but today we drove down here at like 1. We got down here probably like 4.
Okay.
And we sparred with Chico Lopez.
Chico. Yep.
Yeah, it was real good. We got about like 6 rounds. So
Yeah,
it
let
was
me
good.
stop you right there. Chico, bro, I've interviewed you before. We got behind the camera. I don't know how many times I invite you to the studio. And come on, man, where you at, bro? I mean, just because we signed with PVC now, I mean, our feet are still on the ground, my man. I got number love for you, homie. Just waiting for you to get down here. Represent Fresno. Actually, my wife was your teacher in college. So Go on, my man. So you got a good sparring session
Yeah,
with
it was
Chico.
real
Does
good,
Chico
yeah.
got anything coming up, or he just kind of gave you the work?
No, he said he's just been getting back into it.
Oh, good.
Yeah, but it was still good work. He said he's getting back into it. So next time we'll probably get more rounds in.
Right-handed or left-handed?
He switched
No,
it.
you.
Oh,
you.
me? Oh,
yeah,
right-handed.
Chico's
Yeah.
conventional.
Right hand.
Right hand?
Yeah.
Yeah, how about you, my man?
Right-handed as well.
Right-handed?
Yes, sir.
Good, man. Got to protect that right eye.
Yeah,
Kind of,
Definitely.
You know, we can't even go any further without talking about these shirts that you're wearing, man. I noticed they say it's Toscano Promotions, boxing promotions, man, right?
Yes, sir.
I'm hearing this stuff. This promotion team is blowing up. Because you know the way people are, whenever there's a new promotion team, other promoters and other people, they want to say, okay, just another promoter, one hitter quitter or whatever you. But this is, I believe, the third event that's going to take place, or promotion.
Yeah.
So it's telling me right now that this promotion company, this team is going to stick together and it's going for the long haul, man. I mean, how they been treating you?
Great. At least on my part, great. I have nothing bad to say about them. Everything's been on point. Everything is according to how you think and how you want a boxing promotion to be ran. You know, and everything's great. I have nothing bad to say about it, and I love fighting for them. And every time some show's coming up, I'm always excited about it.
There you go. And you, my man?
Yeah, I'm just really grateful for them. They help me out a lot. Like I said, Coach Izzy helps me out in the mornings, workout, and
I'm always getting tagged with that stuff, bro. And see, I'm one of those guys. When I get tagged, I don't just where I see, so I don't just press like and then move on. I want to see exactly before I like it, because there's some stuff that even friends of mine, I may not like it because I may not agree with it or I'm not feeling it. But, you know, when I do,
Yeah.
I really look through it, and I go through the workouts too, especially because I'll put it up loud too, because there's always a lot of Mexicano music playing, and it just kind of makes you feel good, huh? And then afterwards, I feel like eating tortillas for no reason, bro. You know what I mean? Even on a diet. I've been on a diet for a while, but I just can't get past those tortillas and coronas, bro. They call me in the middle of the night too. They'll call me by name, Richard, I'm right here, homie.
There you go.
Let's kick it. You know what I mean? Let's kick it. I go, nah, I can't be doing that, man. I'm trying to get better at that. Now, speaking of getting better, Andy Reese Jr., right? 3 weeks ago, he was chilling, bro. He just got done fighting, and he was chilling. He came on the show, and we talked about his victory, how he won, and then the second time we talked about, hey, Joshua needs an opponent. I said, are you ready? Wouldn't that be awesome? And he said, hey, I'm ready. Let's make that happen. So then I get a text, and he said, let's drop the news right here on the show. So we brought him that day that we talked on the show. He dropped it and said, look, I just got an offer, but he couldn't go official because actually he got some hot water for doing that. And now I don't want to say he jeopardized that. Long story short, my man, he came, dropped the news on the only voice that matters, the fighter's voice. He came on last Wednesday, called live from New York City, man. New York, the Big Apple, the Mecca of boxing. Used that word earlier, Mecca. Right. 6 o'clock our time, 9 o'clock his, and said, hey, man, when I win, I'm coming back to Fresno, the Fighter's Voice studio, and I'm going to get some artwork done from Red Wave. That's one of our sponsors, Red Wave Tattoo. So right now I'm going to let him breathe. Let him enjoy it all. I'm not going to be that, hey, when you come, nah, man, let him breathe. If it's there, it's there. Hit him up, bring him back to Fresno, and make it happen. Can you imagine the heavyweight champion of the world just walking through those doors right there? Because anything's possible. I got these two undefeated monsters right here.
Yeah.
Young cats right now. 130, 135s?
Correct.
Yeah. So do you guys ever spar?
We have.
Yeah.
Okay, but you guys will never be matched up?
Who knows? Maybe in the future.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Yeah, I'm not trying to do all that stuff right
Yeah.
now, though, but maybe in the future, if it matters. Right
Correct.
now, I mean,
Correct.
come on, man. I mean, I remember that at one time, the names, Isidro Ochoa, which are both from Fresno, and from Madera, Brian Lua, they tried to match those cats up at one time. Said, nah, you don't need to do all that right now.
Yeah.
No. So that's just the way I feel.
Yeah, everything like everything else, everything has its time and its
Exactly.
place, you know. So when that time comes and the cards are right, then we'll play them.
Exactly. Then we'll play them and lay down some kings, some queens,
There you go.
you know, some aces.
Some
Oh, man,
purse.
make it happen,
Some
huh? Knock
purse
them out.
bids,
Some purse
everything.
bids, too.
There you go.
Oh, yeah, that extra zero. Speaking of that extra zero, because you know, Andy, he's negotiating as we speak with Snickers. Because he was
that's right,
promoting
that's
and pushing
right.
it all the
Yeah,
time,
yeah,
man.
yeah.
I mean, so what sponsors plug you right now? Anybody that come to mind? That who would you like? And see, he went out and recruited that sponsor.
Yeah.
So he didn't say, okay, they came to me, and whether I like the candy or this drink at all, I'm gonna push it. He actually loves Snickers, anyways.
Yeah.
So if you had your wish or your dream, I'm gonna start with you on somebody that you wanted as a sponsor. Who would it be?
Man, that's a tough one.
Well, you
That's
need
a
to think.
tough-
You need to think
you know
about
what?
that.
Vita Coco.
What's that?
Vita Coco.
Oh,
The
okay. Is that a
water.
drink? Okay.
The water, yeah, coconut water.
Oh, okay.
Man, I love coconut water.
So you would love and proudly endorse that, right?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Absolutely.
Definitely.
How about you, my man?
I'd go with there's a taco spot in Stockton, El Gruyense.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, well, next time I'm there, man, you got to show me where that spot's
Yeah.
at.
That spot's bomb.
What's that one place called? It's in Stockton, man. You know, we're going to take a commercial break in a little while, and then we'll try to remember it. It was gosh darn it. It's right. It's close to that hotel. You know that waterfront hotel.
Mayitas?
Oh, what is it called?
No, is it Mayitas?
No, not Mayitas.
No.
Pretty close to it. The Flores has introduced me to that.
Nenas?
There. Oh my gosh, we're gonna
Nenas.
talk about Nenas when we come back, man, because that's the bomb right there, man. I was sitting at the bar and I was trying to make it to the table to eat, but I never made it from the bar. I just kind of stood there and kind of ate off the bar, man. I mean,
That'll happen with their micheladas.
that'll happen with a lot of stuff there.
Yeah.
And we'll talk about. You know what? I want to talk about that story because I want to give Hector Madera some props on that because he came through for me. Yeah. Hey, Rich Ortiz, the fighter's voice, the only voice that matters. Was simply knocking out the competition. We're gonna go knock out these commercials. We'll be coming right back with my two undefeated 209 guests.
I'm Bob Arum, and I'm with the Fighter's Voice.
My name is Andre Ward.
Knocking out the competition.
Fighter's Voice!
The Fighter's Voice.
Hi, I'm Jose Ramirez.
I'm Bob Arum.
Hi, I'm Robert Garcia, and I'm with the Fighter's Voice.
The only radio show knocking out the competition. Fighter's Voice Radio Show.
Hey, Fresno, California, we're back. The fighter's voice, the ultimate choice. Hey, the fighter's voice, the only voice that matters. We're simply knocking out the competition. Tomorrow in studio, we got the co-host with the most, the UFC veteran, the one, the only, the man with a pinstripe tuxedo, and that's the one and only Mr. Escovedo. He'll be in studio with us, the co-host with the most. Tomorrow, we got a great show. Make sure you tune in. We got Carol, the cut woman, who's a very experienced, I want to use, she is a female, but a very experienced cut person, okay, working your corner from MMA, working combate, to top rank, to you name it. Robert Garcia's boxing academy. She works the corner, and I mean in a good way as far as with your fighters. My levels are going out on my ears. Test, but I'm still here. I'll hang with it. My levels on my ears. And then also, we got calling in the studio, we got Manuel Robles. That's the trainer of the new heavyweight champion of the world, Andy Reese Jr. Manuel Robles will be calling in and join us on the show. And we're going to have one hell of a show, one heck of a show. But enough said. Right in front of me, I have these two undefeated monsters right here. I call them monsters, even though they weigh 130, 135. You get in the ring with them, and you will lose because they don't know what defeat is like as of now, anyways. But when they get married or they get a girlfriend, they will know how to lose. Trust me. Trust me. That's a whole long story. Speaking of that, man, so has Cupid shot you in the butt yet, man?
Yeah.
Oh, he got you?
Yeah.
Damn, I hate when that happens. Is it my monitor in my left ear, or is it? I'll keep going, just like a fighter, right? You know, we got one eye blocked or covered. I gotta go, right? Bobbing and weaving, because I am the true fighter's voice. You know, when earpiece goes out, you still have one. Now there's none. We'll freestyle it. Okay.
Roll with the punches.
Okay. Speaking of Cupid, man, how about Cupid? Did Cupid get you yet?
Yes, sir.
Oh, damn, man.
Yeah. It's been a while now, too.
It's been a while.
Yeah.
Cupid got you in check sometimes, huh?
It does.
It matters, huh? So Cupid got you just recently, or what?
Nah, I've been with her.
No, you
since,
weren't looking for
since-
Cupid, huh? Cupid didn't get you. You weren't looking for Cupid, huh? Put your cologne on and stuff. You had that brush like your homeboys, you know, and you went out, and that was it, huh? So what was it? Was it the brush? You showed her the brush, and it was a wrap?
I think that's what it was.
That's what it was. Hey, can I borrow that brush?
Just really got that old school hat.
Oh, hey, if I use this right here, I may get in trouble, man. This is what it takes right here. We're gonna endorse this, okay? If you're single, Oh, okay. My earpiece is going out, but okay, we can still go with it. If you're single and you're looking to get married or you're looking to find a date, make sure you get one of these brushes right here. Where do you get these at the liquor store or where? Ramate or
Yeah, you can buy them at the liquor store.
Walmart or what?
At the flea market.
Okay,
you
cool.
know, you can't miss them at the flea market. Right.
Okay, I'm gonna get a couple, man. I'm gonna get a couple, man. I'm gonna keep a couple, just in reserve too. Yeah. Now my mic's down. I can't hear anything now. But if they can, viewers, if you can hear me, I'm gonna keep going. I need this fixed. So then, I want to ask you, man. That's all fun aside. And the serious part is you lacing them up. That's perfect. Thank you. Is you lacing them up, putting the mouthpiece on, and going. So tell us what your mental preparation is leading into the fight. And I'm gonna start with you, Miguel. Miguel or Manuel?
Manuel.
Manuel. Okay, I want to make sure Manuel.
Mental preparation.
Yeah. Because the physical part, anybody can run and jog and hit the mittens, but it takes the real mentally. I mean, because we're talking about the weight cut, we're talking about blocking it out of the crowd, listening to your partner, actually multitasking when you're in the ring. Mm-hmm. So, how's your mental preparation, and what do you do like a week before mentally to prepare yourself?
I don't really do a lot of mental preparation. I just like to tell myself like I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna get in like always. I've been doing it so long. It's kind of just like normal to me.
Oh, so you look forward to it and has fun?
Yeah.
Okay. Hey man, the Fighter's Voice. I just want to say this: we have a great team. Man, these things are working great now. The mic's working great, man. Hey, you see the way we do it, man? There you go. Hey, we got a great team right here, man. Or none of this would be possible. I get props where props is due. Just like, your corner. You got your cut man, you got your trainer, you got your sponsors, you got Miss Cupid, and you got everything in line, right, that keeps you in check. Yeah. Okay, you, my man, entering the ring, how's your mental preparation? I like to ask that on fighters because a lot of fighters don't like dealing with that. They can say, I'm in great shape, I'm ready to go. But right here, you got to be ready to go because there's still that extra homework of the weight cut, away from your family, the dedication. I can't be at a certain birthday party or I can't go to this event because you're focused. So talk to us about your mental preparation and how you deal with it.
It's just that. It's just what you said. It's just my family.
Okay.
My family, and I just think about my family, my dad, my father as well.
Yeah.
Rest in peace.
Yeah.
So that's somebody.
I'm right there with you, brother.
Yeah. I think that's somebody I always think about as I'm going into the ring.
Yeah.
I know he's with me. I know he's always with me.
Absolutely.
And so is my family, and I just remind myself why I'm doing this. I'm doing this for them. I'm doing this for me to better myself, to better my family.
Yeah.
And to make a legacy of myself.
Well, there you go, man. Then you're driven. You have a reason to fight.
I do.
Exactly. And see, that's why the platform is the fighter's voice. Every fighter has a voice. And I truly mean that because if the fans didn't know you, now they know you now. What's inside of you. They just think, okay, this fighter right here, sure, he's undefeated. Yeah, I'll write a check. No,
right.
I don't mind the check, but I like to see you watching the show or I like to see you being supportive by sitting down. And that means you believe in what I do.
Yeah. So
speaking of that, man, did you actually think Andy Reese was gonna become heavyweight champion of the world?
I was rooting for him, but I really thought Joshua was gonna. I thought he would take it by decision, but I thought Reese would put up a good fight. I didn't think he was gonna knock him out the way he did.
So what was your whole expression and what was your whole excitement about? I mean, when you're watching that fight, what was going through your mindset in your household? What did you watch it at home?
Yeah, I watched it at home. I was watching with my little brother, and we had got home. We turned it on, and as we turned the TV on, Ruiz was knocking him down. He had Joshua on like spaghetti legs, and we started screaming, and my grandparents were home. We didn't know my grandparents were home. They came out, they were all scared. They're like, "Oh, what's going on? What's going on?" We're like, "The fight is on. Like it's really good." And so we were just like screaming, excited, like what? Like can't believe that just happened.
Yeah. How about you, my man?
Same thing. I gotta say the same thing. I was rooting for Ruiz. I thought maybe if it went to decision that Joshua would take it. But yeah, it definitely caught me by surprise when Ruiz stopped him. Yeah, I was expecting him. I was juiced, man.
Now you're rooting for Andy Reese because you're a fan of his or because you was Mexicano? Keep it real, man.
Both.
There you great answer.
Yeah,
exactly. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. Keep it real.
I just felt like he had a good chance.
You got to be happy for any Mexican doing anything positive or getting any opportunity in this world. I mean, because I'm going to keep it real and I'm going to get a lot of hate mail. I don't care. Yeah. Bro, all we had was George Lopez, and we don't even have him anymore. And what do we got now? Dora the Explorer? And what do we got? Novelas? Bro, how many commercials are we in? They'll show them on Sundays, but like at 2 o'clock in the morning, who's up there watching? Well, we are, of course, because we have the munchies and we're hungry or getting ready to go to work or just got off work.
Yeah.
I mean, do we have a program?
No, yeah, I mean, see, well,
No, seriously. Do we have like novelas, or are we on a regular ABC or CBS or NBC program? Are we?
No.
Yeah, we're that guy in the background cleaning up or doing the yard, right?
Yeah.
Charlie, bro, we have the heavyweight champion of the world, and his name is Andy Reese Jr. And I told him before, I didn't mean to interrupt you. I told him before, I said, bro, you're our mouthpiece, you're our hope, and you're the American-Mexican dream, the Mexican-American dream right now. So I just had to throw that out there. I don't know where that came from.
Yeah, that's the reason why I was going with him. But he's an underdog.
Yeah.
He was trying to achieve what we're currently trying to achieve.
Exactly.
We're being doubted, and we're going to prove the world wrong. So
Exactly.
That's exactly what he did.
So how do you feel about that? Don't you think now there's almost I don't want to use the word responsibility, but everything's on his shoulders now, but he welcomes it because we talked about that.
Yeah.
So what kind of legacy do you think it does for boxing, for the heavyweight division in the Mexican-American heritage? I know that's a deep question, so answer it the best you can.
I think it just shows that boxing and anything could happen in boxing.
Okay.
Like, because before this, it was Joshua, Wilder, and Fury.
Yeah.
It was those three. I didn't think.
I like Fury.
I didn't think any of them could lose, and then here comes Ruiz, like out of nowhere, and it's like anything could happen. And then him being Mexican American makes it even better for us.
Yeah.
Like you were saying.
Well, I just say that because if you don't get the opportunity, you go take it. So when it was there, the opportunity was given. And let's be real. The opportunity was given to him to lose. He got it, grasped it, claimed it. The Bible says, and I'll say this, you call things as if they're not, as if they are. He claimed it. He gave it life. And he took the blessing in his hands.
He definitely did.
Yeah, I had to say that, man. I had to get it off my chest.
Yeah.
I got a lot of my mama in me. My mama always fought out in the fields, right? She fought for like rights, out in the fields. She was with that Chavez movement when they didn't have restrooms out in the fields. She was for that. My mom was boycotting, getting signatures to vote, all that stuff, man. So I got a lot of my fight from my mama, in which I'm proud, because my mom kicked it with Zuma Nelson, bro, Jesse James Leija, Terry Norris. My mom kicked it with Don King, bro, Mike Tyson, all the. I'll have to show all that stuff sometime too, because a lot of people say, "Where do you get it from?" Yeah, my mama. So when you see my mom in the picture, who do you think took the picture? Right, it's all good, man. I don't know where that came from. I had to give a plug for my mama. Her birthday was May 25th. Mom, all day long, mama, all day long. So let's talk about this right here, man. And we're going to go to your careers right now. I just want to touch a little bit more about, we're going to take a commercial break. We'll be coming right back. Hey, Rich Ortiz here with the Fighter's Voice, the only voice that matters, coming back with two undefeated warriors. Thumbs up.
Hi, I'm Jose Ramirez.
I'm Bob Arum.
Hi, I'm Robert Garcia, and I'm with the Fighter's Voice.
The only radio show knocking out the competition. Fighter's Voice Radio Show.
I'm Bob Arum, and I'm with the Fighter's Voice.
My name is Andre Ward.
Knocking out the competition.
Fighter's Voice!
The Fighter's Voice.
Hey, Rich Ortiz live, Fresno, California, the Fighter's Voice Knockout Podcast. I'm here with Jose Indiguez and Manuel Jaimes, both undefeated. Both will be getting back into the ring at the end of this month, the 29th in Sacramento, California. But let's talk about this event that I'm hearing that's on this golden day of August 3rd. Are you guys on that card?
Yes, sir.
You guys are both on that card? And this is what I'm talking about right here, guys. And on that card right here, you make sure you get your hats right here. See these hats right here? I don't even think you can buy them. These are like VIP hats. I think you can buy the black ones right here. So this one's mine. I'm going to keep. Because last time these hats were on the show, I didn't get none of them. They were handed to me, but my crew got them all, man. They did. And even Cole wears it at work, too. And I think he got written up because he's supposed to wear a suit, but he's wearing this hat. And then the shirts right here, too, my man. See that right here? Toscano Promotions, man. They make it happen right here. And if you're not down with them, I just dropped something. If you're not down with them, then you're really not down, man. Or you just down. You know what I
There you
mean?
go.
It's okay to be down and out. I'm gonna be careful with this drink. I'll be careful with this drink because last time I was wearing tan pants too. I had some water, man, and it just fell all over my pants.
oh, boy.
And you know, like when how do you explain that? You'll be at a restaurant, you're washing your hands, and boom, it hits you there. I'm like, dude, I gotta walk all the way across in this city. You know what I mean? What does it look like?
You try to say it before they say anything. Water. It's water.
Yeah, exactly. I feel like just splashing myself or, something, man. But no, stuff happens, man. But no, Toscano Promotions, August 3rd, man. I was watching some of the previews, some of the highlights, man. Whoever your video crew is, man, they got it going on. But I know I don't want you to be distracted. I know you got some business you got to take care of the 29th, man. And I'm going to try to be out there. You know what, the 29th, what do I have the 29th? I got to get a hold of that promoter to see if I can, apply for some credentials, go cover you guys. But if not, I'm definitely going to be there August 3rd to watch and support you guys, man.
Definitely.
Definitely. We got some fight news coming up, man. Triple G, my man, this Saturday. And I know a lot of times people say, well, this stuff is handed to them. But either way, you still got to fight. So you can't say that it's handed to you because Joshua thought that Andy Reese was handed to him. And look what happened there.
Exactly.
And a lot of people said he pulled a Buster Douglas. I said, no. He pulled a Andy Reese because now it's legacy. And he's a household name. I want to give him a plug, too. Jimmy Kimmel tonight. Make sure you tune in. Andy Reese Jr. is going to be there. Or should I say, the heavyweight champion of the world will be there. There he is right there with all his belts right there.
Mira.
Somebody told me the other day, and it was Carol, I'll put her on blast. She goes, oh, but you didn't put the IBO. Okay, well, that's cool. I mean, but, I recognize the WBA, the IBF, and was it WBO? Yeah, WBO. She said IBO in the IBF, so it's all good. Me and Carol will be talking about that tomorrow, man. She likes to, kind of go at it. Me and her. Yeah, and actually, the first time that I met her, bro, she tried to swing at me. You guys know who Carol is? Carol, the cut woman?
I've heard about her.
Yeah, she's building her own brand too, man. She's pretty bad, man. She's good. When I say bad is in good, and you guys already know that, man.
Yeah.
So here's the thing. We got to make sure when you guys fight that there's no way we would get security there to stop it from happening. I don't want Drake going into your corner, bro, or your dressing room. I'm telling you this right now. Dude, what's going on with that?
Drake, man, I don't
Bro,
know.
hey, that curse is real.
It is.
I mean, I don't believe in like curses where, okay, you got to get the father to do all that stuff. You got to rebuke him buying that stuff off him, bro. Give him that brush, and maybe he'll just take off running, man.
Nah, man, he's going to lose my lucky brush.
Bro, wherever he goes, man. That's not even right, man. I'm serious. I mean, he shows up to the games. He shows up to the fights. Shows up to the ball, and then there's divorces there. Couples are fighting because he shows up. You know what I mean? I mean, it doesn't stop there. And we got to make sure it's Toscano Promotions that he doesn't go in your dressing room. He can go in the other bottles room, right? But not your guys, right?
We're gonna get him specifically.
Well, there you go. There you go, man. We don't want nothing. Don't even talk to the guy. I don't want your hands getting hurt or something, or you don't even talk to him when you're about to make weight either, because all of a sudden you're 5 pounds heavier.
That's why I don't have no walkout songs with him on.
No, you don't, man. No, man. And speaking of that, Conor McGregor, I give Conor McGregor props, man, because he automatically went to Twitter. I don't know, did you catch that?
I did.
Yeah, where he said, hey, he gave props to Mexican Americans that they're tough guys, and he's talking about when he fought Diaz. So, I mean, that was good, man. And not only that, The Rock made a statement, and bottom line is Andy Reese Jr. is a public figure. And I know I keep bringing him up here, man, but I'm excited, man. I'm happy. Yeah. We have a voice piece, and we finally solved that puzzle. Now we've had a heavyweight champion of the world. I don't want to say had, we have. Okay. And, in boxing, So that's good. That's good. I want to say what's up to a few people right here that are tuning in right here. Yoli Bustos, that's the spot. What's happening, Yo? Oh, yeah, she's talking about, what restaurant were we talking about? Remember I said we would talk about it in Stockton?
Nena's.
See, you guys didn't even remind me. Okay, check this out. I'm going to Nena's. True story there. I'm chilling, minding my own business, man. Things don't go as well, so I'm leaving. And all of a sudden, Stockton wants to let me know it's all about Stockton. And I'm going, okay, there's a walk from Nana's to the hotel, right? So who do I call? I called somebody, right? They didn't answer. I called somebody else. They didn't answer. But when I called Hector Madera, he answered the phone. And he said, where you at, Richie? And I said, I'm over here at this place. He showed up. I give him mad props and respect. He goes, no, I just want to make sure you're okay. He goes, you good now? I go, yeah. Then you just vanish into thin air, bro. Nice. But during that time, he put whatever, he showed up, man. That's all I got to say is the dude showed up, and I got mad props and respect for that. The dude showed up, and he goes, Richie, you okay? I go, I'm good. Just boom, all of a sudden I'm talking. I go, yeah, so when's your next fight? And it was just like, there was a puff of smoke, you know, like an aura. It was all orange. You know, like when Rick James was there, it just, I was like, dang. And I was like, you know, was this a dream? I thought it was a dream, but I saw like some hot sauce on my shirt. So I knew it was real. I knew I was where I was, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But speaking of that restaurant got it going on, and they should plug us, man, or you know, help us out with sponsorship. Because hey, bro, their food it's bomb. It's pretty good, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
So
like it.
let's talk about that taco truck. Is your taco truck versus them? Who do you got?
The Gruyense. Yeah.
Oh, really? Like that?
I've only ever been in Nenos once, so I don't. That
Okay.
taco truck.
Well, the
though,
first
yeah.
time I went with the Flores and I went with Shally Hollis. He helps because we got a show that's getting ready to launch in Stockton on Thursdays. It's called The Fighter's Voice 2.0 NINE. You get that?
Yeah.
That's what's up, man. Yeah. So we're trying to make that happen. I went there with them one time. We did like a little photo shoot and like shot like a little commercial. Not over there, but in Flores' gym at the time.
Oh,
so that's the
okay.
first time I went there and it was bomb, man. But I got to go check out your spot. What's it called?
Gruyense.
Okay, you're gonna use this part of the video for them, and they need to sponsor you, bro. They do if we're plugging it, right? But let's plug you, man. So you talked about you, the sport of boxing amateurs. You had a colorful amateur career,
Yeah.
or you just jumped into the professional levels, right?
No, I had probably 60 or 70 amateur fights.
Okay.
Yeah, a lot of traveling.
So this isn't new to you because you talked about that being focused once you walk into the ring.
Yeah, no, I get excited before fights. I get excited going
Well,
into the
that's
ring.
good. Well, let's get excited about this. Who trains you? Who's in your corner? Who's your cut man? Who's your trainer?
My trainer, Coach Steve, sitting over there.
Steve, my man, what's up, Steve? Steve, you can break the third wall. All right, Steve. I just no, back up. Steve. See, Steve's trying to get on the set. You know what I mean? Steve, maybe we'll bring Steve on a Wednesday. You know? Shoot, man, we'll make it happen. So Steve's training you, and how's everything going in that? You guys click pretty good?
Oh yeah, we real close. We've been training with him for probably 5-6 years.
Oh, okay.
So
right on.
real
Well,
close.
it's working for you.
Yeah.
How about you, my man?
I'm currently training with Felipe Martinez. Yeah.
Okay, that's what's up.
And of course, Steve started it all. Yeah, he's the one that started it all.
Well, of course, man. Shoot, look at
Yeah,
Steve,
yeah.
man. Steve's ready to go.
We go back too. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, man.
Stockton days too, right?
Of course.
Oh, that's
yeah.
what's up, man. Hey, I got nothing but love for Stockton. Check this out, because I've heard different things about Stockton, and the first time I went there, I did a show there, and I honestly meant it. I said, man, I got nothing but love for Stockton, because I felt the love. There was like a connection that day.
Yeah, man.
There really
You know,
was, man.
You love Stockton, Stockton loves you back.
It does. It does, man. I felt it, though.
Oh, yeah,
But I want to be on their good side. You know what I mean? 'Cause I want to make sure things are able to happen there, man. And I don't just want to come into Stockton and do the show. I actually want to hit up some of their gyms. Hit up
Yeah.
like whenever they have a parade or they have a certain day in Stockton, because that's how you get respect from the people there. You don't just, okay, who's this guy coming in and now he's doing a show in Stockton?
Yeah.
And I at really the 209. No, I want to go there and I want to, shop there. I'm not saying I want to move there, because I live in Madero. That's unless they want to give me an apartment, we could work something out, or Nana's want to hook something up too. Shoot, because you never know, man. Cupid might shoot me in Stockton, but not with an arrow. You know what I mean?
There's some winners in Stockton, man. There's some winners in Stockton for sure.
It's all good, man. It's all good, man. We're going to take another commercial break. We're going to come back, and we're going to play this game. So get ready to put your mindset on and get ready to have some fun only on The Fighter's Voice.
Right.
Hey, Rich Ortiz here with The Fighter's Voice, the only voice that matters. We're simply knocking out the competition, and now I got these two guys from Stockton, California, undefeated, and they're getting ready to make things happen at the end of this month, the 29th in Sacramento, California. We'll be coming right back.
Hi, I'm Jose Ramirez.
I'm Bob Arum.
Hi, I'm Robert Garcia, and I'm with the Fighter's Voice.
The only radio show knocking out the competition. Fighter's Voice Radio Show.
Hi, I'm Jose Ramirez.
I'm Bob Arum.
Hi, I'm Robert Garcia, and I'm with the Fighter's Voice.
The only radio show knocking out the competition. Fighter's Voice Radio Show.
Rich Ortiz, we're live, Fresno, California, Matt Production Studios, the Fighter's Voice Knockout Podcast. This is the part of the show where we're going to talk about the events coming up this weekend, and I'm talking about 209's son. 209s, they want to call him the prince. They want to call him the king. They want to call him the American dream in Stockton, California. I don't want to go on and on because people think he's hype, but he proved it last time in Stockton, California, that he wasn't all talk. He put his hands in the ring and made action speak for itself, and that's Gabriel Flores Jr., who'll be fighting in Reno, Nevada this Saturday on Top Rank Boxing, I believe the co-feature of the night. Guys, what's your whole take on Gabriel Flores Jr. and just watching somebody growing in your own town to the elevation where he's at now?
He's a super talented young man, and that's something
Very elusive, too, in the ring.
Yeah. So that's definitely. I know they've asked me a couple questions before about him, like if I would fight him or anything. And yeah, definitely I would want to fight him eventually in the future and test myself against him. He's very talented, and he's, like I say, he's making a very good name for himself. Yeah. And like I said, we're all fighters, and at the end of the day, we're trying to see who's the best one.
Test your skills. Yeah, exactly.
I wouldn't be a fighter if I didn't think I was better than him. You know.
Okay, so, I respect that.
So with that said. Maybe, who knows? Maybe later on in the future again. Like I said, like you asked about Jaime. Yeah. Yeah, who knows? Maybe in the future.
You never know. Well, that's why you're in the sport.
Yeah, definitely. But yeah, shout out to him. Like he's doing his thing, definitely.
Yeah, and you know, it's glad to hear that because that's the honesty in you, and also you show the respect and the support all in one.
Oh no, yeah, definitely.
Yeah. So what's your old take on that, man?
Oh, that's my boy. I grew up with him. Okay. We started sparring when we were young.
Hey, you see his ring? Huh? That Top Rank ring?
Nah.
Yeah, man, he got a little bit of ice on him, man.
Yeah. We went to school together for a little while. We were sparring since we were young. So
yeah. So what is he? How is he outside of the ring?
He's real cool.
Just a normal kid, huh? Yeah. You know what I noticed about him when I've interviewed him and we talked, how mature he is, and how fast he's been asked to grow up, and yet he handles pressure very well. And he's been taking care of business in the ring,
and that's why that's why another reason why I have a lot of respect for him, just for knowing what he's been through. Yeah, I've been through this kind of similar thing, but he went through it at a younger age. Yes, and I put myself in a position like, man, like if I would have gone through that phase that young of an age, like that's a very difficult
story, and. As you can see, he found a channel, an avenue to not keep it bottled in, but to make it a positive at the same time. That I know because my story is this is my therapy, this microphone. This is my serenity right here. And every sound, every breath that I take, I dedicate to my son. You know, my son is the reason why you're here today, because there's a platform, because this platform was given to me, because I had to find something, man. If not, you'll go crazy, man. You'll lose it. So I'm glad you found boxing. I'm glad Flores is channeling himself and myself. You know, I can speak for myself every time I grab a mic or a mouthpiece or a platform, man, and it's a dedication to my son. So, we'll be rooting for Flores, man. And he'll be on TV, definitely. National TV. And Gabriel Sr., man, he's made it happen. He's keeping his son consistent, and he's keeping him active, man. And I'm glad to see that. Andy Vincent was supposed to be on that card. He was supposed to be on that card and against Bell, I believe. It's a very tough fight. Yes, Bell. But he got an opportunity. He got bumped up to the undercard of Tyson Fury, and that'll be at MGM Grand Las Vegas, Nevada. Tyson Fury. Andy Vences, El Tiburon, will be on that card and be on national TV. I'm rooting for him. I'm pushing for him. And he's blue collar, man. I mean, his work ethic is, and to me, and I say that, and I really mean it, second to none. That's not stepping on anybody. That's not offending anybody. You know, I've been around Jose Ramirez when he works, and that guy doesn't even stop to breathe. I will say it, because I've been watching Jose Ramirez. We shot a documentary with Jose Ramirez, like 24/7, but only deeper. And his work ethic, man, is just. You should go see him, watch him work out, man. Talk about motivation. Or actually watch the footage we did. And it's motivated with Jose Ramirez. We went like behind the scenes with him, and he invited us to be a part of his life for like 24 hours, man. I mean, to see him function and to hold his family relationship, hold his son, his work, and still hold it down and go to training, man. And then
it's work.
Make it happen. Well, I mean, the Avenal kid, man.
Yeah, it's work. It's a lot of people. The stuff that a lot of people don't see. You know,
exactly.
It's tough. But
exactly.
You find a way.
Yeah, so I want to ask you this. What do you want to get out of the sport of boxing? If somebody was to ask you right now, what do you want out of the sport of boxing? What exactly do you want?
I want to be a champion, man. I want to be a champion, make a legacy for myself, and go in the history books.
There you go, man. And what drives you every day? We talked about it earlier, but what wakes you up in the morning and says, you know what, today I got to do it. I don't feel like doing it, but I got to do it.
It goes back to my family.
Okay.
My family and knowing how far I've came already. And how far I could go.
Exactly.
And knowing that I can make it. And just visualizing that.
And your team, you got a good team around you?
Always. They're always pushing me, always pushing me to do better. At times when I do doubt myself, I have guys like Steve, like George, like everybody else around.
A good supporting crew, man.
Yeah, definitely, man. Everybody has to show a lot of support.
Exactly. Yeah. Me, I had this guy named Rao, man. He blows me up all the time. He's always sending me freaking messages at 2 o'clock in the morning. I don't think he knows I sleep. Broski, you got this. Today is the day that we do it. The Fighter's Voice, people are going to know about it. You got to make sure you do this, you curve this. Because I can like say, man, that was a good show. And he'll say, well, you got to talk about this and you got to make sure you do that. So when I think I've arrived or even close, he puts me in check, and that's how you're able to learn. Yeah. So by you being coachable, that's how you're going to grow.
Right.
I don't need to tell you that. You already know that.
Definitely.
My man, same question, man. I mean, what do you want boxing to do for you? What would you like to do for boxing? How do you want to be remembered? And I know it's still young in your career. What are you shooting for?
Just like he said, man, everybody wants to be a world champion. That's what I'm going for. That's what I want. When the opportunity comes, just like Andy Ruiz, man, it came out of nowhere for him, and he took advantage of it. And I'm looking to do the same thing one day.
How's your team, man? How's your supporting cast?
Man, I've said this before. We're always communicating. We're always texting, seeing what we could do better, how we could improve. They'll be like, oh, what can we do for you? And I'll tell them, in the ring, like, what do I need to do better? And it's the same thing inside and outside of the ring.
In 1 minute, I'm going to ask you a tough question. How do you turn a tough day into an easy day?
That's a tough question.
Okay, let me explain it more. How do you take a day when you don't feel like doing it? I don't feel like training today, or I don't feel like just going out there today. How do you flip the script on that?
Then I just think, man, if I want to be a world champion one day, I can't have days like this. I can't have days where I'm like, no. It's like I want to do this just for my love for the sport, and I just go.
What do you tell doubt when it comes into your mind? What do you do to it to make it go away?
Oh man, that's tough. It's I ignore it.
Okay.
I ignore it, and just don't let myself fall into those thoughts. I really try not to, and like I said, and then the times that I have fallen, feel like I'm falling into those thoughts, I always have my support system back me up.
There you go.
So shout out to them, and trying to inspire people to know that you can do it. Like I did Reese, man. He inspires a lot of people, and hopefully we're able to do that someday as well.
Exactly. I got to ask a question right here. Okay, Yolanda Busso said, hey, gentlemen, stay undefeated. Make sure you represent the 209. Sylvia Lopez, hey, Richie, thumbs up for Richie. Hey, what's happening? Thumbs up, Sylvia. Cass Castillo, hey, I'm watching. Okay, I appreciate that, man. Thank you. Jose Carrillo A is watching. Hey, how's it going, man? Jacob, Sadate A, you're watching. What's up, man? Hey, Bass, what's happening, my man? What's up, T? Miles Harris, my man. Okay, I want to say this about Miles Harris. Okay, talk about a fighter. This is a fighter attorney, a lawyer who will knock you the freak out. He said, Richard, the cage in the boxing ring is my domain. I own it. I claim that. Nobody can touch me. The other guy from the other side, whatever the case is, I'm knocking it out. I'm wiping it out completely. So if you ever need an attorney of law, if you ever need the best in the business, Miles Harris, man, I'm telling you, you've represented me many times, man, because I'm not perfect and no one's exempt from getting pulled over from a light that doesn't work. You know what I mean? He'll make it all go away. And when you get that contract right there, he'll read every word for you, man, and make it happen. So I just had to throw that plug in there right now. Can we keep rolling? We don't got to go to commercial, right? We can roll through the last three?
Yeah.
Okay, good, because I want to say this. If you had a chance to ask the Fighter's Voice a question, what would it be?
Like ask you a question?
Plain and simple, black and white, my man.
let's see.
Hold on to that thought, okay? You let me know when you're ready for it. If you had a chance to ask the fighter's voice a question, what would it be?
What's your ultimate goal? Like, what do you see yourself like accomplishing? Like, what's your goal?
My goal is to keep the brand out there, the fighter's voice. I want to see the fighter's voice in Mexico. I want to see the fighter's voice in Russia. I want to see the fighter's voice in Las Vegas. I want to see the fighter's voice grow. I want to sit back one day and somebody else is going to host the fighter's voice, and in Spanish, Russian, Cuban, wherever. I'm looking to launch the fighter's voice Espanol, in Spanish, completely, to get that brand out there, to give everybody an opportunity and a platform. And yes, I will say this in the camera, I own the trademark of the fighter's voice. Many can call themselves the fighter's voice, attach their name to it, do whatever they want, that's fine. I own the trademark to the fighter's voice. Just want to say that right there. Oh, yes, I've been called the fighter's choice before. I went to Las Vegas, Nevada. They go, hey, the fighter's choice. And I said, no, it's the fighter's voice. That's close. You know what? I get love in Las Vegas. I don't get too much love around here, but it's okay because we're not in it for that. We're in it to give you fighters and give everybody a platform right there, man. So I hope I answered that. Yeah, that's my ultimate goal. And my ultimate goal is to one day, whoever the president is, whoever it is, if it's Trump, so be it, is to look in the camera and do this. Thumbs up for Richie. That's what I want right there, yes. Because I've had fighters do it on different platforms, or some say, oh, I should have done that. I don't remind anybody. I don't ask you to do it. If you do it, I appreciate that. That means they know the story. So that's my ultimate goal. Yeah, that's for me.
Hey, thumbs up for Richie, for sure.
Hey, thanks. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. If you had a chance to ask the fighter's voice a question, what would it be?
Was there ever a time where you thought maybe this wasn't something you see yourself doing? And if there was, how did you get past that?
That's a good one.
I used to run a network while me and a guy named Mark Davis, we used to be called the Sweet Science versus the Cage. We went to go do something and, he did my floors. He went to my house to go do my floors and he saw all my boxing gloves signed. He saw everything signed and I stopped doing it. And he started doing my floors. He goes, I bet I get you to do it again. And I said, no. So he went behind my back and applied for credentials. Hey, we're supposed to go run this event. So I only knew one way to do it and it was all the way. So when I did it, I thought we were having fun, and we were. We did it for the passion. We did it because we were having fun. But friendships and different business things, everybody goes their own way. So he went his own way. So I was kind of, for like 3 weeks, just like, what am I going to do? So it forced me to get my own website, come up with a new name, get my own channel, basically do everything. And he asked me, because we talk now, and he said, can you imagine if we would have stuck together, where we would be? And I think that break made me stronger anyways, and made him one of the best photographers in California. That's Mark Davis Photography. So that break was good. And now that, we're talking again and we want to do things over again. But for that three weeks time, I was kind of like, man, what am I going to do? And there was somebody that bashed me on social media. Because people would come up to me when I was first starting, because I did my first interviews by a cell phone. And they go, man, all you're using is a cell phone. I didn't have the cameras. I didn't have the microphones. I didn't have anything. But what I had was heart, and I was a sponge to learning it. So they bashed me and said, there's this channel out there. They think they're this or that. And usually when I hear that, it motivates me, but that one broke me. That particular one broke me. Long story short, they reached out to me 2 different times. Hey, where's your studio at? Hey, what are you doing this? Hey, bro, do you think this? And I could have said whatever later, but you got to be able to do this business, man. Right. And I just say, hey, man, you got to grind. You just got to grind. And but for that 3-week period, I didn't know what I was going to do. I had no idea. And there was a time with my son, when that happened, I said, what am I going to do? So I was looking for an escape. Do I wear hats? Do I wear earrings? Because my son wore earrings. Do I wear polo shirts? I was searching. I was trying to find it. But it wasn't till I was behind the microphone. And one day I said, thumbs up for Richie. It just came. So there's where that came from. And to me, that's my way of dedicating to my son, thumbs up for Richie. So during that time, I was trying to find myself. And now the fighter's voice, man, it's the only voice that matters, man. And I give it my all every single time. I hope I answered that question. That was kind of deep because nobody really asked me that question. And I wasn't ready for that. But hey, it is what it is, man. Every fighter has a voice, and so do I. So I was on the hot seat. So I appreciate that question. Now the viewers and listeners got a chance. But one day when that platform's even bigger, they'll hear my story. But the story's about you, my man. I mean, we're going to be looking forward to watching you the 29th, Sacramento, California. Leading up to that, man, make sure you text, because I got to get your Instagram. I was asking you guys, who's your Instagram? Because I posted it today, but I want to make sure I get your channel, subscribe to you guys, and the whole shebang, man. Because I'm not going to be this guy, okay, what happened? No, I want to communicate and continue to cover your fights, man. Yeah, definitely. So the 29th and then August 3rd, right?
Correct.
The 29th and then August 3rd.
Yeah.
Okay, the mic is yours for 30 seconds, man. Talk about anything you want to talk about right now. Shout out your sponsors, anything, girlfriend, anything.
I just want to say thank you to everybody supporting. Everybody come out to the show. As soon as I get information on how you can get there, I'll put that out there. But yeah, thank you for.
How do we follow you?
Follow me on Instagram at Manuel Jaimes B.
Okay, how about on Facebook?
I don't have Facebook.
Okay, well-
Instagram's the only social media I have.
Cool, my man. Cool. What about you, my man?
Shout out to everybody that supported me as well. Like, man, shout out to 61 Productions for making the sick videos that you're talking about and asking about.
Yeah.
61 Productions, man. And then also, you can follow me at Cub_CR, and then Snapchat SPYA_CR, and Facebook Jose Niggas.
There you are, Jig. Oh, shoot. Oh, wow. Just in. Okay, you've been clear to announce this. Guys, August 2nd, Fresno, California, from Madera, California, Zoila Frosto will be at the Save Mart Center. That's Combate MMAs, making it happen right there. Bam! Okay, I like the way the team just has it up right there. I just got this right now because this just came out, could not be announced. We just talked to the Vice President, Mike Aframowitz, and I guess they came back and say we can announce that stuff right here. Guys, you got to see it first only on the Fighter's Voice, the only voice that matters. Zoila Frosto, Fresno, California, August 2nd. So after you make your way in, if you want to go relax, hey, come to the Save Mart Center. We'll make some phone calls, see about getting you guys there. And then August 3rd, you guys go take care of business, Stockton, California. Stockton, California. Hey, I want to say what's up to Ernie Jaimes, man. I want to say what's up to Joe Louis Lopez. I want to say what's up to Kilo the Kid Madera. I want to say what's up to Hector Madera, the whole Flores crew, man. We're going to be rocking with you. I want to say what's up to Cole Escovedo, Mark Davis, KP. I want to say what's up to Shelly. What's happening, my man? Hey, Miguel Robles, will you be calling in tomorrow? You'll be a guest on the Fighter's Voice KICKASS podcast. I want to say what's up to Carol, the Cut Woman. She'll be coming in studio live, so get your questions, and we'll try to get those answers for you as soon as we can. Hey, remember, every fighter has a voice, and so do you. It's a wrap here at Fresno, California. Thumbs up for Richie.
Never down for the count. It's just another wrap. Thanks for listening to the Fighter's Voice radio show. Catch us again next week.
Same when, same how.
And always stay connected to the Fighter's Voice on social media. So, on behalf of Richard Ortiz, Cole Escovedo, our special guests, and the whole crew right here at the Fighter's Voice radio show, saying see ya next week, right here on the Fighter's Voice.